Hey everybody, I'm Karen Hattan from Home by Hattan Interior Design and Home Staging Services. And today I'm going to share with you some design hacks on what to do with your empty, lonely fireplace when winter's over. The logs are out, you've cleaned it out, and it just looks kind of sad. So a lot of people are very familiar with the standard candle holder in the fireplace. And you just put your candles in and put it in your fireplace, and you've got a little scene in there. But we're going to up the ante. We're going to show you a few other ways to style it and make it a little bit more creative, a little bit less cookie cutter, and hopefully add a little personality to your fireplace. So for our first fireplace look, we ditched the candle holder and we just filled in with lots of different size candles, put some larger ones in the back, and just filled up the fireplace. And to me, this just creates a little bit more of a romantic, more of a creative look. And these candles I got from Pier 1, and they are so cool because they come with a remote control. And so to get that glow in your fireplace, you simply press on and they come on, and you have this marvelous glow without the heat of the logs. Then to maybe bring a little more personality, we can add some spring accessories. I've got the color of the year this year is Living Coral. So Pier 1 has actually brought in some items with this coral color. And now you have this beautiful fireplace to come home to every night. And one more thing about the remote control, you can set your candles on a timer so that they come on at the same time every night. You can even set them for 7 p.m. every night, or 5 p.m. when you get home from work, they're already on. And then to turn them off, you just press off. And they're on. So here we left some candles, but we added lanterns. And a lot of you have outdoor lanterns, and it's great to put your lanterns in your fireplace. And my hints with doing this is, number one, to use light colored lanterns if you can. If you use a dark lantern and your candles aren't on, it might get kind of lost in there. So if you can use white lanterns or off-white or even a light colored wood, they'll show it better. And then we just kind of filled in the empty spots of the lanterns with our extra candles, and you still get this really pretty glow. A bit more casual than the look before this one. Another thing to keep in mind if you're doing this look with the candles is to make sure you buy candles all pretty much from the same place, and they are all going to be the same color. It's really hard to patch together 2 candles from Hobby Lobby and 3 from Walmart, because some might be ivory and some might be white, and then you put them together and they just don't really jive. Now you can do a mix and match look with your lanterns, but I sort of like the uniform look personally. All right, for our third look, we have kind of this more glam arrangement. It really makes your fireplace more like a centerpiece, like a focal point. And this look, obviously, you can use in the winter as well, because we've added the fur elements to kind of glam it up some more. And with these candles, these are not remote control, but you really don't need them to turn on because you have the reflectiveness of the mercury glass and the silver that just gives it that really elegant, special look. This look is kind of a nod to those of you who love the vintage style. We just took 3 vintage style suitcases and stacked them up in the fireplace, and there you go. That's it. All right, this next look is if you are looking for a very super simple, easy solution to fill your fireplace. Just find a galvanized tub. You might have one that you use for parties anyway, or have in your garage, and just fill it with greenery, and then you've got a fireplace centerpiece. All right, for this look, if you love the beach, or maybe you have a lake house and you want to kind of create that beachy feel, what we did here is we just put some shells in a wooden bowl, teak wood bowl, had our pottery back there, and have driftwood. You can just find your own in the river, that if you live on the river or wherever, and add it in your fireplace, and just kind of added some light colored things around it, and you have this pretty beachy feel that kind of reminds you of maybe your favorite place. So here we have a fireplace that the logs stay in year-round. Some of you may have a gas fireplace, or you just don't want to take the logs out. So this is an option for you all, and basically we kind of dressed up around it a little bit, but we're just going to stack some items in front of them. So we've got a little box, and I'm just going to turn it over and create a little platform, and then I've got another galvanized tub that I put some dried hydrangeas in for my neighbor's yard that she gave me. And now you've kind of filled in your fireplace with this lovely look. You don't see your empty, lonely logs. So you can always buy a really pretty fireplace grate and put it in front, and that's lovely by itself. And then you can even make it more special and just hang a little wreath in front. And now you've kind of filled this space and it looks really nice. Here we have a fun new product that's just hit the market, or at least it's new to me. But these are called fire spheres, and you buy a set of them. You can get, from 10 to 20 or however many, and you stack them up in your fireplace, and the fire just burns around them. And so we're going to show you what these look like when they are actually burning in the fireplace. And to me, they just look really modern and contemporary, and I just think they're very cool. Our final option for you involves these birch logs. You can buy a bunch of pre-cut birch logs online. You can buy them from Amazon, Target, a lot of places. They can come like 6 to a bundle or 10 to a bundle. And just on their own, they just kind of add a little bit of lightness to the fireplace, and you can just leave them sitting there all year if you want to. With your Pier 1 buddies, you can buy the glimmer lights with the remote control, and then you can add a little bit of light to your logs without actually burning them, which is kind of fun. Another thing you can do with this is you can lay them in your fireplace so that they stack up this way, and you just keep stacking them until you completely fill the hole there, basically, with wood so that you see the outside edges. Another thing that's kind of fun about this is you can buy a wall. It's a board that has these ends of the birch logs attached to the wall. So you make this faux stacked wood wall, but you just buy the wall and you put it in there, and Etsy will do that for you. All you have to know is your measurements of how big you want your board to be, and then you go to Etsy and buy it, and then you don't have to make it. Or if you have somebody that really likes to cut and use the saw, like my husband looks for an excuse to use the chainsaw, then he could cut it and glue it onto a board for you, and then everybody's happy. So thanks for watching, and I really hope that you got some great ideas and inspirations of how to style your fireplace when it's not burning logs in there. And I hope that you will let us know if there's any ideas that you want to know, more Home by Hattan hacks, more design secrets, things that you might be interested in knowing. And if you have a great idea of how you styled your fireplace, feel free to share that in the comments too. And tune in next time.